If you like fitness classes, I got bad news for you, son. You got 99 problems, and weight management is gonna be one. What's happening, ladies and gentlemen? Connor Rose from slimsociety.co.uk. Lovely to see you again on another 10-minute tips on a Monday of all days. Lovely to see you again. And today, in spirit of Mondays, I've got one of the most important things that I could ever teach you. This comes up on the third lesson and lecture of my 6 Steps to Slim Fat Loss program. So this is not really the third most important thing I could ever teach you, I wouldn't say, because each lecture's not only got 1 point, but it's definitely up there. This is a tip-top tip from the top. This is about work equals reward. This is what we're talking about today. We're talking about efficiency. We're talking about you getting the result that you want. We're talking about work to reward ratio. That's definitely what we're talking about. And this is one of the things that I consider a huge part of my job, because dieting is difficult and it's not fun, and I understand you don't want to do it. You just want to either be slimmer or improve health or get rid of some kind of problem or pain that it's causing. You don't actually want to do the diet. So it's my job, really, to make the diet as easy as possible for you so that you can get it done without no harm or hassle, isn't it? So that you have to put in just a little bit of work to get a whole lot of reward. Doesn't that sound ideal? Yes, it does. That is what we are talking about today. So this is called the transformation triangle, and this is because if you are trying to transform your body in any way, really, in any way, you've got 3 major tools. You've got diet, we've got cardio, and we've got resistance. And one of the important parts of this triangle is that each one of these tools that you've got in your arsenal, let's say, in your toolbox, only solves one job. And if you try and use any of the others to achieve any of the other jobs that the other ones solve, it's like trying to put a screw in with a hammer. It can work, but it is not going to be very effective. It's not the right tool for the right job. So let's talk about what these do then, and let's talk about how they work so that you can make sure you're using the right tool for the right job. Let's talk about cardio. What's that for? It's for many things, I understand, but you'd have to agree, overall, it's for fitness. I'm writing in green underneath here. It's for fitness, because cardio is short for cardiovascular. That means heart and lungs and stuff, basically, doesn't it? It makes your insides beautiful. It's for fitness, it's for health, it's for all that good stuff. What about resistance training? So using weights, using machines at the gym, dumbbells, resistance bands or something like this. Again, it's for many things, but we'd have to say overall, for body transformation, it's for strength and it's for toning, right? Now let's just pause for a second. Let's talk about tools and jobs again. If you're trying to improve your fitness, let's say that's your goal, and you're doing strength training or resistance training, toning work, machines and dumbbells and stuff like that, will it work? The answer is yes, but not very effectively. That's why they all affect each other, all of them. That's why this is a triangle. Excuse me, sorry if that was loud. They all affect each other. That's why this is a triangle. So does resistance training make you fitter? Yes. But if you really, really, really want to work on your fitness, it's going to have to be cardio, isn't it? We need running, biking, swimming, sporting, don't we? This kind of stuff. This is what's best for your fitness. Similarly, if you're trying to get stronger or more toned, and you're jogging or swimming or, doing some tennis, will it work? Yes, a little bit, yes, but not as good, even close, as actually doing the correct thing for the correct job, right? Not as good as actually doing the resistance training. Now, what does diet do? Fat loss or weight management, doesn't it? So I'll just put fat loss, but synonyms. It can be anything. Fat loss, okay. So now let's talk about why the first thing I mentioned, and I was only kidding, and why it says in the title, let's talk about fitness classes. And I'm not ragging on fitness classes, I'm just trying to help you with your efficiency. What out of these is a fitness class? Really none of them. Fitness classes would be here in the middle. It's a blend of this one and this one, isn't it? Fitness classes would be a blend of cardio and resistance, because it's either timed, or it's high energy, or it's high intensity intervals, or it's fast paced work. There's music on, and you're pumping and you're moving. Come on, girls, let's go. This kind of game, isn't it? But also, probably you're doing squats, you might be doing bars, you might be doing press ups, you might be doing resistance work as well. So what's it a blend between? Fitness and strength and toning. So what could you expect from a class? You could expect from a class a little bit of fitness increase, good. As good as running or something? No. And you could expect some strength and toning. As good as pure resistance training? No. But a nice little half and half in between, if that's what you're going for and that's what you fancy, right? The problem comes with classes and stuff like this, with if these are not your goals. If your goal's weight loss or fat loss, which, okay, maybe it's not for you, maybe it's not, but for most people it is. Or at some point in your life, it probably will be for you. And I want to make sure that you're using the right tool for the right job, because if you're using fitness classes, a blend of cardio and resistance training, a blend of fitness and toning, to try and fat loss, will it work? Yes is the answer. Yes, it will, but not very well is the also the other answer, because they all affect each other. Does fitness burn calories? Yes. Does resistance burn calories? Yes. Less. All right, let's talk about it. Let's go into it. I've got 4 minutes left on the 10-minute tip. How many calories does cardio burn then? Here we go. Did you know that the best athletes in the world can burn about 800 calories in an hour? And I'm not pointing you out and saying this is negative on you, but are you a world-class athlete? Because I'm not. I don't know about you. Probably not for most people watching this video. So that means, look, this is what you just have to understand, that you can't burn 800 calories in an hour. Not really. It doesn't matter if your Fitbit or your Apple Watch said so, it's estimating, and it's estimating wrong, okay? If that's what the best athletes can do, and that's not us, that's not what we can do. Normal people can do more like 500 calories in an hour. If you can run 10 kilometers in 1 hour, you'll burn about 500 calories. If you can't run 10 kilometers in 1 hour, if you can't run 10 kilometers at all or exercise for 1 hour without stopping, you can't burn 500 calories in an hour. And again, this is not a negative on you. It's different things for different people. Everybody's not good at the same stuff. I'm not saying any of that. Most of the people who come to see me, and me as well, sometimes I do running, sometimes I don't. I don't like it. So sometimes I can run 10K, sometimes I can't. So it's not a negative on you. It's just what it is. If you can't do it, you can't do it. I can't do it either. So if you can't run 10K in an hour, you basically can't burn 500 calories in an hour. And your fitness class is not even an hour, and it's not constant exercise, and resistance training burns approximately half as many calories as running, like jogging or swimming or, something like this, actual cardio training, literally. So out of resistance training, like we'll talk about exercise for fat loss right now, out of resistance training, literally, I'm being realistic with you, you're getting 250 kcals per hour. That's basically what you're getting out of resistance training max. And cardio, look, it's going to vary massively depending on who you are and what you're doing, but we're going to have to call it 500 kcals per hour. You could expect a fitness class being somewhere in between that, to be somewhere in between that. If you did 350 or 400 calories in an hour of a fitness class, I'd say that's normal, okay? If you run 5 kilometers, there goes the pen. If you run 5 kilometers, that's also 250 calories, by the way. Now, do you know this? This is a quiz for you now. How many calories do you have to burn to lose 1 pound? I'll tell you, it's 3,500. If you want to lose a stone, do you know how many calories that makes it? 3,500 times 14. 49,000. I mean, I'm sorry, did you just hear that? I'm sorry, 49,000, and I'm not exaggerating. If you've got a stone to lose, some people come to me with 10 stone to lose. That's nearly 500,000 calories. Do you think they're going to burn that in fitness classes at 350 per hour and you've got 1,000,000 to go? No, it's not going to work. Is it going to be effective? A little bit. But really, you need to be using the right tool for the right job. If you come to me as a weight loss client or a fat loss client and your only goal or major goal is to bring the weight down, we're focusing on diet. I'm not saying you want to. I'm just saying it's what we've got to do. I used to work in a gym for 10 years. I used to see people that loved classes, but they had a love-hate relationship with classes because they loved the class, but it wasn't getting them what they wanted. They had weight loss goals, and look, Connor, I'm doing 3, 5 classes a week, and I'm not getting the results. You're using the wrong tool for the wrong job. Using the wrong tool for the wrong job. If you've got fitness goals, do fitness training. If you've got strength or toning goals, do strength or toning training. If you've got blended between these goals, do blended between these training. Depending on your weight management goals, the calories and the food, that's what puts the weight on, isn't it? That's what gains the weight. Guess what gets rid of the weight most effectively? It's the opposite of that. It's getting rid of the calories, and it's removing the calories from the diet and the food again. That's literally the way that it works. Do these other things help and support? Yes, they do, but use the right tool for the right job. That's my 10-minute tip of the day. If you've got fat loss goals, you need to be putting 80% if fat loss is your main goal of your effort into your diet, and then supporting it with these if you like it and if it makes you feel good. If that's not your goal, then you proportion them however it works for you. But that's my 10-minute tip of the day. That's your efficiency. That's your work equals reward. This makes sure that you're putting in the right amount to get the right amount back. That will maintain your motivation. Thank you so much. If you understood the topic, give me a like. If you like the topic, give it a like. Give me a thumbs up. If you want to spread positivity around the internet, give it a thumbs up. If you've got comments or questions, drop them on below. Thank you so much. I'll speak to you and I'll see you again soon.